everybody, it is Nat from Sonic Arts here, and just in case you missed my previous video on how to make Drake style vocals and Post Malone Daft Punk style vocals in Ableton, I just wanted to show you really quickly this fantastic free AutoTune plugin that I found, and it works fantastic on Mac and on PC, and so far I've tested it in Pro Tools as an AAX plugin as well as Ableton Live as a VST, and it works fantastically. So I just want to show you really quickly how it works and how I used it to create super auto-tune pop sounding vocal on a little track idea that I was working on. So let's have a quick listen to the raw vocal, which is quite out of tune because I was singing with an auto-tune plugin, a live auto-tune plugin on.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy, I can barely breathe. I can barely breathe. We spin you for me, and baby, don't stop what you were doing, please.
Okay, not one of my best performances, but basically all I've got on there is a really simple EQ compressor. Just a vocal, nice crispy EQ, lots of highs, just a standard vocal compressor, and pumped heaps of the signal from the vocal down to a stock standard reverb and delay. But what I'll do is, the plugin that I am talking to you about today is called the Auburn Sounds Graillon 2, and I'm going to chuck this into my signal chain. Now what we want to do, doesn't really matter where this is in the signal chain, probably best if we tune the signal first, so all the way to the left, before it hits the EQ and the compressor, but it really doesn't matter. It matters a lot with Melodyne, but doesn't matter with these auto-tune plugins. So yeah, this is the Auburn Sounds Graillon 2 live auto-tune plugin, and this is the free version, so some of these features are locked, but the standard auto-tune stuff is all there working fantastically. So what I have done, you can just tell it which notes to skip, and then there are a few different kind of parameters that we do have. So I'm going to actually select a preset from down here, and I can do that clicking where it says default, and I'm just going to try out a couple of these presets. So let's listen to Robot Correct, see what it does to my voice there.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy, I can barely breathe. I can barely breathe. We spin you for me, and baby, don't stop what you were doing, please.
Okay, that sounds a bit odd because it's letting every note of the scale through. So I happen to know that this song is in B flat minor. So I'm just going to go down here and find the scale that it's in, and B flat is A sharp, so here we go. And then I also happen to know for this particular song I do not want the F sharp to be played. So let's have a listen to how this sounds now.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy, I can barely breathe. I can barely breathe. We spin you for me, and baby, don't stop what you were doing, please. Baby, please.
That has done a really fantastic job at tuning that vocal up, giving it that pop sensibility if that's what you're going for. If you want to be able to tune your vocals without it sounding auto-tuned, definitely look at getting Melodyne. You can have a look at some of the other videos on my channel if you want to find out more about Melodyne. And I'm going to just quickly show you an A/B comparison now of what this little plugin's done, simply just by selecting that preset. So here's the vocals without the plugin.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy, I can barely breathe. I can barely breathe. We spin you for me, and baby, don't stop what you were doing.
And now with the plugin.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy, I can barely breathe. I can barely breathe. We spin you for me, and baby, don't stop what
So really good. Definitely get this plugin, guys, and the full version of this plugin's only I think it was in pounds, £29, so whatever that works out to be. So the things that we do have access to are the smoothness. So this is the how fast the pitch corrects between the notes. So you get more robotic if you go fast, like more Daft Punky, and then slower is more natural. And then the snap range. Okay, that'll probably make it super duper roboty.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy, I can barely breathe. I can barely breathe.
I'm not going to go out of my depth with these two. I don't know what they are, but I have been playing around with this inertial one, which is quite cool. It actually sort of changes the note from the original performance when you dial it up. So let's have a listen to that one, and I'm going to change this snap range back to its standard, whatever it was on. I don't even know. I've ruined everything. Here we go.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy, I can barely breathe. I can barely breathe. We spin you for me, and baby, don't stop while you are doing, please, baby, please. And I know I never wanna be alone. I'll find a place I can call home.
Okay, so then you've got the correction amount here, which from 0 to 100. So if you just want like a little bit of pitch correction and you want it nice and smooth, you can get it sounding less robotic by doing something like this. Let's have a listen to this.
When you put your hands on me, I get so dizzy.
Doesn't sound great because my original performance was so off. We're going to need that all the way up. And then there's the dry and the wet signal. So you can actually mix some of the tuned in with the untuned. I don't know why you would do that. It would sound absolutely horrible. And then there's actually a low cut, so it's a high pass filter. So I tend to do that on my EQ, but if you just have a quick little easy high pass filter at 80 Hertz or 100 Hertz or something, you can always do that. So yeah, that's the Auburn Sounds Graillon 2. I would highly recommend grabbing that if you're producing any hip hop, if you're producing any pop music and you want to get that sound. You can get that Post Malone sound really easy with just EQ, compressor, some reverb delay, and this little plug-in here. You don't have to go fork out any money for Anteres AutoTune. I mean, if you want the really advanced features, you probably have to go up to the Waves real-time tuner or the Anteres AutoTune, or get Melodyne. But for all the basic stuff, this does the this does the job. So this is my review. Well done, Auburn Sounds. Great plug-in, guys. Really love it, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.